Time now for Talk of the Town. And I am joined here by Nick Rothschild, the Broncos on a bye week, Nick, and Brady King also on a bye week.
Oh, very nice.
So it's just me and you here tonight.
Okay.
All right, we're talking about the NFL, the Broncos, the AFC, and the race to the playoffs. After today's action, Nick, Patriots beat the Bengals, so the Patriots are 10-2. The Broncos are in second in the AFC and the entire league at 9-2 without playing a game today. And the Colts lost to the Chiefs, so they're now 8-3. So here we go. Broncos are right there in the race for the 1 seed, and we're here to talk about what they need to do to stay in that race with 6 games to go and get that number 1 seed.
Win. As Al Davis would say.
Wait, what? Win? Yes,
win
of
football
course.
games. Conflicting afternoon for us, though, watching the Chiefs and Colts game. Who do we
know.
want to lose more? Could both lose? Maybe a tie would have worked. Look, the Broncos, actually, the schedule kind of is favorable now if you look at it with the Commanders without Jaden Daniels and the Raiders coming up after the bye. You got to feel good about where you've positioned yourself at this point. The question is, can you finish the season strong? If we take anything from this first portion of the season, though, Lionel, they're finishing games strong.
Yeah.
So I would say that there's a better than 50 to 60% chance that they will finish the season strong and put themselves at least in contention for that 1 seed.
I don't think there's going to be any sort of lapse in focus or urgency going into Washington. I think the opposite, that Sean Payton will have this team laser focused and saying, dudes, you ain't done nothing yet. Okay, now we go to Washington. If we lose that game, all of a sudden but they won 8 in a row. Yeah, but they lost to the Commanders. Yeah, but Bo Nix and the offense is bad in the beginnings of all the games. So get those buts out. Come out strong. And they're going to get maybe Patrick Surtain back, Alex Singleton back, rest all those bumps and bruises. I think the Broncos are primed for boom right out of the bye week.
I agree. But I also wouldn't mind them losing a game down the stretch here. I think when you face Green Bay at home, Jacksonville at home, maybe there's a spot where if you drop a game, it doesn't hurt you so much in the playoff race, the race for the 1 seed. But I just think sort of getting a mental reset of someone catching you may help them going into the playoffs. Yeah. What you don't want is to be on like a 10-game winning streak going into the playoffs, because then that's all that anyone's going to talk about, and it almost feels like doom is inevitable. So, yeah, this week you got to take care of business. You can't go on the road and lose against this Washington team. But like I said, Green Bay, Jacksonville, maybe even, we don't want to say it, Kansas City on the road, I would be fine dropping a game down the stretch.
All right, college football, Nick. CSU lost another game, 2-9. Of course, the spitting incident with Darius Curry, the freshman quarterback, just a national embarrassment here, adding injury to insult or insult to injury. Whatever it is, they got it added on top when Curry spit and is now suspended. Just an ugly scene in Fort Collins.
Why are people spitting on people? It's happened several times this year. It sort of just underlines where this program is, though, Lionel. We don't need to talk too much about it other than it's in total disarray. There's no discipline. There's no leadership. They need to get someone in there, a head coach soon, because it seems to be falling apart at the seams.
I got one for you. Darren Cheverini.
Oh,
hello.
Okay.
Former Colorado
right.
Offensive coordinator, superstar player for the Buffs, interim head coach in 2020. And now he has taken Northeastern State in Oklahoma, a D2, and turned that program around to 8-3 this year. To me, the Shiv just makes sense. Recruiting the state, recruiting.
But he is a diehard Buff.
Yes.
Can a diehard Buffalo go into CSU with the passion that's going to be required for this job? Because the most important thing for this hire for CSU is to get a lifer. I don't care if I've ever heard of this guy before. Get someone who can come in and put their hands in the dirt and do the recruiting, do what it takes to build a college football team. But you can't do flavor of the month in Fort Collins. This has to be someone who gets in there, gets in the trenches, and will work for a long time.
Well, you mentioned the high school recruiting to be the core of your program and not the portal. At CU, it's been the opposite of that. The portal has been everything, and the high school recruiting has been nothing. You got no depth. You got all glamour up here and nothing on the back end. He's going to face the same situation next year.
Well, not just that, but you have a bunch of players who just have no connection to the program other than they want to come and have a shot at making the NFL. That's what Dion sells these guys on, and it's fine. Like, a lot of kids are in college football to try and make it to the pros. The problem is when you combine that with lackluster and inexperienced coaching, that's why these games have gotten lopsided so quickly, because the players don't have the will to fight for what's on the front of their jersey. The coaches don't have the experience to rally the group underneath them. And if Prime is going to be the head coach of this football team for a while, which it seems like based on the buyout he will, I don't see a fix imminently coming.